morning, my dear students. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss present continuous tense. Okay, what is tense? You may be heard about three tenses in English, isn't it? Which are they? Past tense, present tense, and future tense. You may be heard the terms, words, past tense, present tense, and future tense. Okay, what is tense? Tense is time of action. According to the time of action in English, there are three tenses: past, present, and future. Okay. So when we use past tense is used to say an action that is already happened or finished. Okay. Present tense is used to say an action that is happening now. Okay. And what is future tense? Future tense is used to say an action that is going to happen in future. Okay. That is going to happen. Okay. It didn't happen. So it will happen tomorrow or next month or next week in the future. So mainly in English there are three tenses: past, present, and future. Okay. Again, these tenses are divided into simple, continuous, perfect, continuous, like that. Okay. We will learn about all those things in higher classes. Okay. Today we have to learn present continuous tense. Okay. When we use present continuous tense is used to say an action that is happening now. Okay. To say an action that is happening continuously at the time of speaking. Okay. What is happening at the time of speaking? For example, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? Okay, I am teaching. You can write the sentence here. I am teaching English. Okay, I am teaching, or the teacher is teaching. What is he doing there? What is he doing there? We can say that he is talking. Okay, he is talking. And what are you doing there? You are listening. You are listening. Okay. So these sentences are in present continuous tense. These sentences are in present continuous tense. So how we want to write a present continuous tense? How we want to write a sentence in present continuous tense? First we want to write the subject. What is the subject? Subject is a person who is doing the action in a sentence. Okay, so this is called subject, and you have to write the helping verb. Am, is, are. Am, is, are. Then what you want to write? You have to write the main action verb. Verb. Okay. You have to write verb plus ing. You have to write ing with the verb. Teaching. This is actually teach. With the word teach, you have to add ing. Teaching. Talking. Listening. Playing. Swimming. Singing. Dancing. Like that. Okay. So what is the structure of a sentence? First you have to write who is doing the action, that is called subject. Then according to the number of subject, according to the number of persons doing the action, you have to write am, is, are. Then you have to write verb plus ing. Clear? So now we have to learn when we have to use am, is, are. Okay. So am is used with I. When the subject or when the person is I, we want to write am. Okay, I talking. So how many persons are there? Only one person. He means only one person. She, next one. She is playing. How many persons are there? Only one person. It is crying. How many persons are there? Only one person. Raju is reading. So only one person is there. Okay, you can say the dog is barking. How many dogs are there? Only one dog. So is used with singular subject. If the number of person is only one, it is singular. We use is. He is, she is, it is, Raju is, the dog is. Clear? So, if the subject is singular, if the persons, those who are doing an action is only one, we have to use is plus verb with ing, talking, playing, crying, like that. Okay. Now we want to study when we have to use are. Okay, when we use are. So I told you is used with singular subject, isn't it? So are is used with plural subject. If the number of persons are more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, okay, more than 1, we use are. Okay, for example, you are talking. We are playing. They are crying. Here, Raju and Rani are reading. Dogs are barking. Clear? When the subject or when the number of persons doing an action is more than one, when the subjects are plural, we want to use are. You are talking. We, more than one person. We are playing. They means more than one person. They are crying. Raju and Rani are reading. Two persons are there. So, we have to write are. Dogs. Dogs means plural. Okay. More than one dog is there. So, dogs are barking. Okay. Birds are flying. Children are playing in the park. If it is child, the child is playing. Child is singular, isn't it? So, the child is playing. What is the plural of child? Children. So, children are playing in the park. Clear? So, is it clear when we want to use is, am, are? Okay. Am is used with I. Is used with singular subject. Okay. If the person is only one, we want to use is. If the person are more than one. If the persons are more than one, many person. If there are many persons, we want to use are. Okay. If the subject is singular, we want to use is. If the subject is plural, we want to use are plus ing form of the verb. Okay, this is very important. We have to use ing form of the verb. Teaching, am teaching, are talking, is playing, like that. Okay, so present continuous tense is used to say an action happening now at the time of speaking. Okay, so this is while you are writing, first you have to write the action doing person, then number of the persons, those who are doing the action. According to the number, you have to write whether there may come am, is or are, and after that you have to write ing form of the verb. Okay, this is the structure of a sentence in present continuous tense. Okay, hope you understood this. Thank you.